G'day, and welcome to the weekly 2-hour special where we round up 2 hours worth of public freakouts from the past thousands of clips that I've collected over the years. Let's get into it.
According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. Sorry, but the introduction to this clip's going to be a bit long-winded because there's a little bit to go over before I introduce you to the actual clip itself. So, there was some form of agreement between the client who had the party here that these balloons were for, that she only needs to take her around if these problems are supposedly already happening. Here is someone clearly losing it whilst on the plane.
Hey ma'am, where are your bags? Okay, go ahead ma'am. Oh my God. Alright. She's staying. Ma'am, please. No. Please take her back to the emergency room. We're done. Ma'am, get up. Sit down. Sit down. No phone or anything. Please don't leave me. Please. Stop. Send the video.
Just waiting for the age-old tape over the mouth. I mean, it just like leads me to question, how did we even get here? Why are you reacting like this? Or are you just this type of person that needs to scream, guttural screams whenever things don't go your way? I don't know. It's just disappointing to some degree. In this clip of Karen's getting in an argument at a retail store over something. I don't know.
You bitch, you just said you gonna punch me in my mouth.
No, because
come punch me. Come do it then. Come fucking do it then. Bitch, you just threatened me.
I'm doing my job.
Bitch, you just threatened me.
I'm doing my job.
Oh, what's going on? She just threatened me. She's gonna punch me in my face. You're this bitch, you about to jump over the counter. Leave, bitch. Leave. Leave before I can leave.
I'm doing my job.
You see my kid, bitch, I'll fuck
I'm doing my job.
This bitch just said he's gonna punch me in my face.
I'm doing my job.
Come get you some. Come on, bitch. You don't want it, I promise you.
Alright, get out. You have got to go. You can't be in here.
I'm calling the police because she
I'm already calling the police.
No,
you gotta get out. Go.
You just said. You just said.
Hi. You can simply.
So you're not, y'all know.
You just gotta love watching how the kid just slowly goes into a full-on meltdown, watching this massive argument just implode in front of her. It's like, come on. If you're there with your child, maybe learn to have a bit of restraint at times, because, I don't know, maybe you might put some mental issues into your child by being this type of person, especially out in public. It makes me question what you're like at home, to be completely honest. This Karen's riding her bike down the wrong side of the footpath and decides to not move into the other lane when she comes across someone who's walking down it. Let's just say things go bad.
Not moving. You're on the wrong side of the road.
Excuse me.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
Really?
You're on the wrong side of the road.
I hate how this is a short clip, but I'm assuming it got cut short because assuming a fight broke out not long afterwards over a stupid decision. This one's quite interesting. So these people have just landed in the Bahamas for their first time, and they've had a pretty interesting interaction with one of the locals inside of McDonald's there. We don't know exactly what happened inside of this McDonald's, and based upon the conversation from both sides of the story, we can assume that at some point the local did something to antagonize the tourist. Whether the tourist did something first or not is a different question, but we know for sure that the local did something that claimed to do some form of racist calling or something along those lines to the tourist, and it's ended up in this situation here. Let's get in the clip.
You girls in the front.
Officer, that's it. This is the police. You in the Bahamas.
Brian, walk.
Do not walk away from me. Go out that back.
you do? Ma'am, you called me before you ordered my menu. No, ma'am, you called me.
What are you reporting?
Sir, this was all over
This incident that you guys started.
This is our first time in the Bahamas.
This is what you started.
I did not start. You came at me, ma'am. Jensen, just calm down. Let the officer talk. Sorry.
You guys are ready? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you want to hear my story? Yeah. Okay, so we
Guys,
just
step
got
on the
off.
side, come on the street.
Yep.
On the side? Okay.
So, yeah, we just got off the boat. We're here, vacation, ordered the food, and she was behind us, started freaking out, telling us we're going slow, hurry up, order. Kind of freaking out on
Do
us.
those cameras work in the McDonald's?
You have no approval. My sister is an IP lawyer. Turn that shit off right now. No, they cannot record me. No, because they don't have. No. I know, but if they post this, my sister is an intellectual property attorney. Okay, so if they really.
This is for our own protection.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I have not allowed you. I have not given you rights to record me. So I will walk away.
My phone died.
I just say you walk away, we walk away. Let's all have a nice day. That's it. You know, I think
When she put that pot in my face and he called me Bummerclot,
Ma'am, you were yelling in my ear.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Ma'am, I went like this.
At the very end.
That was in the beginning.
No, it wasn't. Show the officer. Show the officer.
Oh, I will.
Show him.
I will.
That came up to us
and apologize for that
Show him
behavior.
now.
I will.
Show him right now.
I will.
Because I never called you in the beginning.
Yes,
so
you
stop
did,
it.
ma'am.
No, I didn't.
It doesn't matter in the beginning or whatever.
No, I didn't.
I
didn't.
wrong. Ma'am, yes, you
And
did.
so what? If the situation is... I didn't call you.
How do you expect someone to act when you call them over ordering a meal?
Okay, what happened after we're here now? Okay, they're saying that there was misunderstanding. You're saying one thing, they're saying the other. All right, but
And I want you to know we walked away multiple times and she kept coming up to us.
No, you didn't. Because you put the hat in my face, which was disrespectful.
Ma'am, and then
You don't do that to a woman.
I am a woman.
Yeah,
Get it
exactly.
in her face.
All the more reason not to do it to another woman. Calm down. Sit down. Respect.
No. You don't have respect. You don't know what
You
respect
respect.
is.
Sit down and get out of here. Otherwise, I'll take you out to jail.
As I said, there's two sides to every story here. We've got two different sides playing out here. Usually the truth is somewhere in the middle. I would probably say that the tourist may have accidentally done something that might have provoked the local, or maybe they did do something purposely to provoke the local, and the local decided to react in a very unnecessary way. And from what I could do some light Google searching for, just sifting around a few websites, I really can't find anything that states you can't record in public in the Bahamas. I came across a lot of information saying you can record the police in public doing their job. That is perfectly legal, but I really couldn't find anything else outside of that one with the police thing. And also you can't record private conversations that you're not a part of, which is pretty self-explanatory because that kind of just goes that way with everywhere, basically. So I don't know what this other person's thinking here, because from what I can tell, there's not really much behind what you can record in public. What a wild introduction to the Bahamas, eh? These guys are participating in some form of fitness challenge, and here they are running down a public street when this obviously retired couple who obviously do absolutely nothing in their lives and find it very boring have come out to go off at them for running down the street and making noise.
Wow. He didn't even finish. Yeah, how's it going?
How are you doing?
We're doing a race up the street.
Excuse me. This is a public
You guys
street,
running a
not your
business out of here?
business.
Because I'm going to call the city. This is
Call
bullshit.
the fucking city. This is a street. What the fuck are you talking about?
This is not a place where you're
We're
running. This
running
is
up
not
and
a
down the
gym.
street. I know it's not a fucking gym. I'm running up and down the street. Call the police then. This is a street.
I will. I'm
Go.
gonna
Call the police.
Do you need to be
You guys are living too large in the
yelling
neighborhood.
while you
Filming
do
it.
it?
We're doing one race. We're done.
No.
Do you need to come out here
guys
and
have
threaten
done this
me?
again. This is
So
not
what?
the
This is a
first time.
street.
It's
Do you
not
own
a
the street?
No.
It's not a street. What are you
neighborhood.
talking about? It's a street.
It's a neighborhood.
It is
you
a
know
street.
exactly what we're talking
It is a
about.
street. He owns a house.
I don't
It's a
give
street.
shit, so do we.
Who gives a? I got it.
Who gives a?
I got it. Dumbass. Call the cops. Call the cops. It's okay, Dom. I got it.
He's New Yorker.
Yeah, he is New Yorker.
It's unbelievable.
What are you talking about? Unbelievable. We're doing a fitness challenge. Who cares?
I know, but you've done it multiple times.
No, we
and
haven't done this in over a month.
okay, but multiple times it gets everybody excited. The dog's screaming because it's a lot of noise, and that's not
Cool,
what
so
it
come
needs.
out here respectfully and tell me to leave. Don't come out and yell at me. How about that?
Well, because it's not the first time we talked.
We haven't been here in a month.
We haven't talked to you.
You are, and I don't know.
Cool, call the police. Tell them you own the street.
Exactly, so you never talk to us, you dumbass.
Yeah. Disrespectful people. Good job, guys. Let's go and film the conclusion. Away from these people that think they own everything, bro. I'm sick of these.
How retired must you be to care this much about a group of adults just running down a street together and having a good time? I genuinely wonder. I can only imagine if we had this type of people living in the neighborhood I used to live in when I was younger, because very often most of the neighborhood would just play cricket on the damn street and have a hell of a time. There'd be a lot of noise, there'd be a lot of things, there'd be balls flying everywhere. You know, it was a really good time. I can only imagine if there was this type of retired couple who don't like any noise happening, coming out just to be grumpy. Because it's just like, it's really, really stupid. Who cares? As long as they get off the road when a car starts coming down the street, then who cares? This neighbor is upset over the front door mat that their neighbor has.
Thank you.
Have you ever done this?
No, it's just, we like Halloween around here.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
everything ready? Did you guys actually know? I don't know if you know Jesus,
Yeah, I do, thank you.
but did you know that this is an open door to the enemy?
It's a Hasbro game.
I know, but it's also an Ouija board.
It's a Hasbro game.
Hasbro game.
Yeah, it's a game for kids.
Kids? Are you serious?
Yeah, this is a game for kids. It's not real. That stuff's not real. But hey, you have a good one, right?
I have a good one too.
You know, I have no problem with people who are religious in any way, shape, or form. It's just like, maybe not make you being religious a problem for everyone else. It's kind of silly. Like complaining about someone's front door mat because you don't like it because it might be evil is a bit silly. In this next, we've got a Karen who's a little bit unhappy with their Uber.
Seriously, press charges.
No.
Press
Let him go.
charges. Press charges.
Can you call 911, please? She's getting
Yeah,
violent.
call 911. Oh, yeah.
Let him
Call
go.
911. Call 911.
Go up his shirt and go home.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, seriously, yeah, get some help.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Call 911.
Yeah, call 911.
Angie, look, there's a
Call
go get a cop
911.
from there. There's a police. Yeah.
Porch.
Go get a cop.
For real?
Yeah. Hurry though, there's someone there.
Great. Call 911. You don't know who the fuck we're talking about right now. Not a good idea. Get in the fucking car! Get the fuck in the car! I will fucking I bet they will. Get the fuck in the car, you piece of fucking shit! Get the fuck in the car! Get the fuck in the car! Get the fuck in the car, you piece of disgusting fucking shit!
She attacked me. She physically. She's getting money.
I'm a 5-foot girl
Yes.
that weighs 100 pounds. I'm getting really like belligerent right now, so.
What do you say? I don't know. She. Well, yeah, she attacked me. I had bruises all over me.
Yeah,
she's like
I'm
destroying my vehicle.
attacking you.
She's like.
You have bruises all over
destroying
you.
my car right now. She's insane. Yes, please. Yes. 911 help me. Yes.
Holy shit. What are you doing?
Oh no!
Bro, you lost your mind.
I have lost my mind!
On scissors.
911 something again.
Holy shit.
We need a police officer!
She's throwing scissors. And she's hitting me with the scissors. Right behind you. You talk to them? Look at, I got hit with a scissor. Oh my god, an iPhone. Look, your iPhone.
Oh my gosh, that's destruction of property. You're crazy, dude. Oh my god, this picture
She took down his side mirror, his mirror.
I guess that's it.
Watch out.
I guess I'll flee the crime scene.
Good night.
Bro, so rough.
She must have just been either high out of her mind or so damn drunk she didn't even realize what was happening. One of the two. Or maybe she is just simply a lunatic. That could be in the cards. That's a possibility. Good God, why are people like this? Here we have two people fighting over who owns this dog.
Let the dog go. People told me that you had my dog. Apollo. Hey, that's Chippy. Come on, Chippy. Apollo. Come on, Chippy. Girl, come on. This is not your dog. This is my dog. Is you crazy? I know. I got a Chippy. There's something wrong with you. Do you want to go to Girl, yeah, we can go to give us our dog. No, this is my dog. My dog. Somebody better help the child over here. Okay, because you know what? This is my dog. I know. Look, I've had him since he was a baby. How old is my dog? Lady, I am literally gonna lay hands on you. I am literally gonna lay hands on you. I advise you to go ahead and give us the dog and go somewhere. Who cars you about to jump in anyway? This is not even your, like you, is you see now? No, this is my baby. I've had this baby since it was a puppy. Lady, how old is the dog? You don't even know how old this dog is.
Gotta love how Apollo the dog literally could not care less. The only time where he actually acknowledges those two is when they pull the lead hard enough that he's like, wait, what are you doing? Just let me sit here and relax. I'm chilling. Leave me alone. Also, side note, do you guys register dogs in America? Because here in Australia, you get chips put into the dogs, and they've got, when they're scanned, they have like the name and ownership of who's the dog belongs to, things along those lines. Because if that's the case here, then I mean, this seems to be a very weird dispute in the first place. But hey, I mean, cops involved? I don't know. I've said that response multiple times already. It's funky, but I don't know. What else you do in a situation like this when someone else claims ownership of your dog? I don't even know who actually owns the dog here. I do notice that the leash is wrapped around one of their hands more so than the other, so that could mean something, or maybe it means absolutely nothing. Either way, the dog don't care. Here we have quite an interesting clip where a guy at Olive Garden is extremely upset at the waitresses who are serving him tonight because apparently one of them was continuously flirting with his supposed partner while serving them. Whether that's true or not's the other question. Either way, you can tell this guy seems to have a very good jealousy streak. Here's the clip.
You your worker started with her in front of me, like I'm not sitting here. And now he want to like he got something to say. Tell him to step outside. The fact that I'm sitting here and he's looking at her breast and leaning toward her, I'm not supposed to say nothing? I'm feeling disrespectful because he's doing this shit in front of me. Apologize. That motherfucker needs to apologize. Sir. Sir, what? We've asked you to. Y'all got motherfuckers doing shit like that, and I'm the one that's wrong? Y'all.
According to the person who posted this clip, because they weren't involved in the actual thing itself, apparently this guy was being very aggressive towards their partner in the parking lot later on, which is attached to the sign of the partner walking out a lot quicker than he did and various other things on those lines. It leads to a lot of questions on his aggressibility. Here we got a pretty harmless clip with an interaction between a police officer and a guy in a car where the guy in the car decides to just flip the questions from the police officer right back onto him.
What's your badge number?
5243.
Why are you stuttering? Have you been drinking tonight?
Have you?
I'm asking you a question.
Nah, I'm good, man. How are you?
So why are you slurring your words?
No one's slurring their words.
You just stuttered.
Huh?
You just stuttered.
I wanted to make sure I gave you the right information.
Oh, okay. So you was about to lie to me?
Okay. That's how you want to play this game?
I'm just asking you a question, sir.
We know exactly what you're doing.
Okay.
All right.
We good, right?
Huh?
We good, right?
Are you good?
I'm great. I was sleeping. I'm about to get to
you
my house.
You weren't sleeping. You were just pretending to sleep.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real, for real.
Oh, so you was in this car?
For real, for real.
So you was in the car and you knew I wasn't sleeping?
What's your name, boss?
I don't have to identify myself, do I?
No, you don't.
Right.
I'm asking.
Why?
Well, you asked for my badge number.
I can ask for your badge number.
And I can ask for your name.
And I don't have to tell you my name.
No,
but you
don't.
have to tell me yours and your badge number.
Lewis.
All right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Aside from the rest of this being slightly funky and funny to just listen to, the first bit's a bit stupid. Poking fun at someone stuttering is just really, really ridiculous. Like, you never know, he might have some form of speech impediment. I mean, I do. You probably don't hear it too much. You might hear it every now and then where I stumble a little bit over words. It's just purely because I've been doing this type of thing for long enough. I've gotten good at talking without stumbling over myself, but it happens. You go to stuff that I made years ago and you'll notice it a lot easier, but speech impediments are a thing. And they have nothing to do with if you're drunk or not. The rest of this is just funny. And yeah, the officer can ask you for a name. You don't have to give it. By no legal means do you need to give him your name, nor does he need to request it from you. But he's allowed to ask. That is a thing. Most likely you should always don't, but you know, it's a thing. In this clip, we got the lovely neighborhood Karen just coming down to your apartment to say hi. Wait, hold on a moment. I read my notes wrong. Oh, she's not saying hi. Oh boy. She's got a hammer.
Motherfuckers! Call them. Call them. Are you calling the cops yet? Call.
Okay, I'm laughing, but in reality it's in a laughing manner because depending on who's actually living in that apartment, they could either be someone who's had their shit just scared the living hell out of because of this one person being, well, clearly a maniac An absolute menace. But I can also imagine how this would go in Texas, in an apartment where the person that she so happens to be doing this to is a gun-loving American and has a bit of a shotgun lying around near the door. I can only imagine how that could go. Pretty, like, I don't get how there are people this crazy sometimes when it comes to dealing with their neighbors that go up to their door and start bashing it down with like with a hammer or their own hands, especially in America, because all it takes is the person behind that door being some form of gun nut, a gun-loving American, and well, you have some problems on your hands. Many of them. Good lord. Next we have a Karen finding out that being an a-hole at the Rocky Horror Picture Show is not exactly the greatest of ideas.
You can't control her. You
You know, if she wasn't what seems to be an older person, this would probably be a bit of a traumatic experience for a person growing up. Genuinely speaking, getting all this shit thrown at you, being shat on so bad by everyone else in the theater at the time because of what you did, genuinely should be making you think, oh, maybe I'm actually in the wrong here and maybe I should learn to be better. But considering that she's her probable age by how she looks, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Here we have a bit of an argument with the old guy who's running the show at the golf course and then the guy behind the camera who's apparently not being let through for some form of racist reason. I don't know what exactly is happening. Just here's a clip.
You can call my boss tomorrow and tell him that I wouldn't let you go. And his name is Paul Hennessy.
Because of what?
His name, and you can tell him I wouldn't let you go.
Right, you had me wait here for how long, telling me that you were going to let me go for like an hour now, right?
I said I'd get you a cart. I didn't say I'd let you go.
You said
I
you'd
told
give me
you
a
to go
cart.
out there. I'm through arguing. Next. I'm through arguing. Next.
You're not done arguing.
Yes,
You're
we are.
explaining to
I'm
me.
done.
I'm trying to
I'm
spend
done.
money here, bro.
I told you what to do. Call my boss tomorrow. Next.
We're trying to wait list.
Huh?
We're trying to wait list.
You're on the waiting list? Okay. What time you got?
You had me on the waiting list.
I'm taking
for
you
how
off.
long?
I'm taking you off.
You're taking me off the waiting
Yes,
list.
because unless you want to take your boy somewhere, I'll let
I
you
wanna
go.
take him out to
I'll let
golf.
you go when there's the opening. I'll let you go when
You
there's
said
the
that an
opening.
hour ago. It's
I
opening
will
now.
let you go when there's an opening, but you cannot take your boy. Now you guys, I'm done.
I
I'm not
have
gonna
pictures
answer
of him
another
out
question.
here yesterday.
What do you guys want?
We're just trying to get a wait list.
What's the name?
Shit.
Or do what I told you. Call my boss tomorrow.
You can give a shit less? Is that what you just said?
That's what I said. Because I haven't done nothing wrong.
Oh, okay.
And I suggest you leave before I have to call the Rangers.
You can call whoever you want. I want you to call him.
You cannot come stand in here and argue.
Argue what? What am I arguing about? I'm trying to play.
Wait list, shit.
When the time comes, you can go. There isn't
The
a
time
spot
came
yet.
an hour ago.
I don't care.
You steady letting people go past me.
See your name right there. I let these guys go out.
So I'm next.
You're still next.
So can I have a cart?
Yes, not till you go out.
To what?
Why would I give you a cart when you're not going out yet? You're not going out yet. What's your name?
Wait, is he in the waiting list?
This guy
He's in the waiting list.
Yeah.
For real.
From what I could summarize and put together with what actually happened here, it seems like at some point this guy was told that he was going to be given a golf cart. Maybe it was made clear that he was only going to get the golf cart when it was his time to go out, and that the expected time was going to be a lot sooner than what ended up happening here. And what ended up happening is after an hour or two, the guy went up to the counter and queried, okay, when am I going out? What's happening? Can I get my golf cart? Yada, 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 and was told no. It was something along those lines. I'm genuinely confused on what exactly is happening here. I wouldn't chalk it up to racism yet, because I don't understand enough about what happens here, especially considering at the back end of these set of clips, it seems like the guy was still going to be allowed to go out and golf when the time came, when the next spot on the waiting list came up, but then he also at some point said that no, you can't go with your boy, which whether that's referencing the guy having a child there with him or whether it just be a friend is another question, because I don't really see any clarification for that in this clip. I don't know, it just seems messy overall when it comes down to it. It seems like some miscommunication occurred here between the person serving at the counter and the customer behind the camera that has now caused this massive kerfuffle, which by the end of the clip I feel like just happened all over nothing. This guy gets into some form of crash that ends up with his car being on its roof, which is wild to say it itself. Anyway, he gets out of the car and starts going off at the people who are now around him because, you know, he just crashed.
I'm not lawyer. You shut the up.
Sir, calm down. You're good. You went through something, brother.
He's glitching.
That's a lawsuit. And he took the money to sue. We don't got a problem. He's drunk.
Is everybody okay though? He's wasted. Did he come out of the car?
Yeah.
Was anybody else with him?
No.
Was he driving or the passenger seat?
No, he was driving.
He was driving?
Yes.
We saw him swerve.
Anybody in the backseat?
Well, he seems to be okay at least, maybe. Something tells me there's some form of concussion or something along those lines that will probably prop up on a later date if he doesn't get himself checked out. Also, it seems like he's definitely a little bit drunk. So, yeah, drink driving, eh? Not good. Here we watch some quite literal insane behavior because these people have pulled up to the drive-thru here, they see someone they believe, they quote, they know and have fought before, and according to the person behind the camera, that is not the case, and they do some pretty crazy crap.
You come to my job throwing water bottles at me, saying you know me and you want to fight me, but you yet to know my name. What's my name? Huh? You can give her money back. That girl threw a whole water bottle at my head. What's my name, Mom? I don't know you. I'm just trying to do my job. Who are you? She said we fought before. Baby, I ain't have a fight since last year. The last person I fought was a grown-ass woman. Big grown, bitch. Why would I come outside? I'm getting paid. I'm trying to figure out who are you. Bitch, this is stranger danger. She pulled up at my job, said she know me. I don't know you. You weird. You pull up with a face full of makeup saying you know me. What's her name? What's your name? What's your name? Bitch, you're weird. I would do this. What's your name? This is funny. What's your name? I'm getting paid for you acting stupid. What's your name? That's what she had. Yeah, let me see her. That's what she had. What's your name? See, that's what she had. You weird. This girl pulled through. If anybody know this crazy ass girl, she pulled through the drive-thru, said she want to fight me, and we had a fight before, and I don't know her from Adam to Eve. I don't know the bitch from Adam to Eve. I don't know, bitch. You, baby, it's gonna be something. Ooh, big bitch. You a dumbass, dirty bitch. 648 648
Now, I don't know whether the first part is true or not, whether the person behind the camera is actually 100% telling the truth about the fact that she's never encountered these people before and never fought them. That might be entirely a lie. Either way, the behavior shown off in this video is quite literally crazy. The fact you pull up to a drive-thru and you start throwing crap at the drive-thru window to the person there because you think you know them, and then the point here when they've got the door mostly closed, you have someone in the back hop partway through the window to pull pull the window open to throw a drink at them. It's like, seriously? You're just that crazy? You're doing that at a place that probably has a bajillion cameras about that will catch every little detail about your car and your face and everything in between, and will probably come back to bite you in the ass because now the company's involved in this mess. It's like, it's just... I would wager a bet they don't even share a single brain cell between the entire group. In this next, we've got an angry Karen who parks in front of someone's bike with a big ass SUV. Not her.
There's reserved parking spots. No, you don't. Hey, can you help me? Oh my God, she's crazy. We have parking spots here, so. Okay, well I'll gladly take up 2 from now on. Somewhere else. I don't need to. I have it registered here. All the way over there. Go away. Please go. It's the cops right here. Right here. Good.
The cop telling her if she parks in front of my bike again, I can have it towed, and if she touches my car again, she was going to be arrested. She stomped off like a child. Oh, sure, she stomped off like a child, eh? Did she casually cause an earthquake or two? I'm sorry. Hey, I'm slightly overweight. I can make these type of jokes. Do you want proof? I'm not giving it to you. This is funny anyway. She's like, she just wanted to be a massive nuisance, park in front of someone's bike for some dumb reason, and then when she gets told off for doing it, she's like, just loses her mind over it. It'd be funny as hell. The clips. With this clip here, we are lacking the context of what happened prior to the recording because, well, of course we do. That's just how it goes. Anyway, it seems like this Lowe's worker is a bit peeved off at the people who are recording for one reason or another. Potentially, it's something to do with just there being complete and utter assholes worth of customers, and so they're being kicked out.
Now, I did not. He up and he got in my face. He did not tell them that all he wants to do is
I would like to pay for my product. Can I pay for it?
If you're going to be rude, and I've already told you, I have asked you multiple times to leave. You can just
asking to pay.
No, I've asked you multiple times. If you guys are going to be rude, and if you're going to act intimidating,
What have I done?
your husband has acted intimidating. He got up in my face.
He'll leave and
No, I told you guys could not be in a specific area.
What did I do?
No, I have asked you guys to leave multiple times. If you guys are not going to listen, the cops are coming. Okay. That's fine. You can record. That's perfectly fine.
But all I want to do is pay for my goods, and you won't let me.
Because you and you got in my face,
What did I do?
and then once I asked you to leave again, you got back in my face.
I'm as close to
I
you
am
as I've been
asking
all
you to
day.
leave.
I just like to pay for my things and leave. It took me almost an hour because you have no staff.
Okay, and like I said, if you have anyone who would like to apply, we will gladly accept their
So
application.
managers don't get paid to hire.
I am really curious on what happened prior to this recording in order to warrant the response that the staff member has given here. And from what the sounds of it is, they're possibly a manager. It's not confirmed. I'm not 100% sure of that. That's purely an assumption. But it just seems ridiculous that we got to this stage in the first place. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. The people behind the camera, I don't care what you want to say. Clearly you did something that's a bit of a dick move towards this manager to warrant her just to want you to go and not even buy the products that you came in to buy, even though you clearly got them ready to go. Oh, and what was that sly comment that you cut off at the end of the clip? I just want you to speak up and say it again. Just so this microphone here can hear, you know? You have a guy who's causing issues with the employees at this tech store to some degree, and one of the employees decided, you know what, screw it, I don't care enough about this, I've had enough, and grabs his stuff and takes it outside. Here's what happened.
We'll come to you when we're ready. Don't approach people like that. I can just remove you from the store if you want. That's perfect. You try. Try? Right. You do it then. And let them take care of it. Okay. Here's what's going on. Just like this. Hey, whoa, don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Just like this. There you go. Don't come back in. There you go.
Oh my God.
Nope. Don't you hit me. Touch me. You just hit me. Don't touch me. You hit me again. In front of me. Hit me again. Hit me again. I ain't hitting you again. Hit me again. Sir, call the police right now. I'm requesting you. On you?
Now, can I condone this way of treating customers and their stuff? No, of course not. But it doesn't mean that I don't disagree. I disagree with what's happening here. No. If a customer's definitely causing that much issues to the point where quite literally it looks like everyone around them, including the other employees, didn't really mind too much on how this guy chose to handle this, then clearly this guy was being a complete and utter douchebag. A shame we don't have what happened beforehand. Here we have a fun verbal fight between the neighbors.
You keep getting worse. Say some rude shit to my girlfriend again.
Turn on the stereo at fucking 4 a.m.
Who does?
And start the. You start the.
You sit over there. You do all your shit. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about what we do and what you fucking do. Leave her the alone. Mind your own.
Said anything to her.
Dude, mind your own. Of course you smell like alcohol.
Dude,
of course you smell like alcohol. Of course. Oh, really? I just got off work.
411.
No fucking alcohol. 411? You mean 211?
Yeah.
Dude, go inside your house.
Get off me.
Go inside your house. Say some rude shit to her again, and you and I are gonna get real acquainted. Real fucking acquainted. Why don't? Hey, come and do something.
You keep fucking pushing me. What are you gonna do to a 54-year-old?
I'm 48, dude.
Don't give a.
You're not any older than I am.
And I haven't done
Say
shit.
some rude shit to her. Keep popping off at the mouth. Keep popping up.
I mean, there is a bedroom next door that we could probably reserve for you if you want to get acquainted that badly. Oh, you mean the physical kind. Well, there's still a bedroom over there. You might find it useful. I'm sorry, it's a bad joke. Yeah, I get the defendants of your partner when someone's being a dick to them, but, you know, sometimes taking things too far is, kind of a thing, you know? Here we got an angry Karen neighbor who believes that these people didn't buy their house or don't own the house they live in or even rent it, so she has an aggressive meltdown on their front door porch.
Oh, this American is my property! Okay, then give me your full name. Go for it. Show me some illegal paperwork, because I know you didn't buy this house. You don't have enough money. Get off my property. Is Mike and Leslie your real estate agent? Do it, bitch. American citizen angry at you assholes.
Again, like with a similar clip from earlier where some crazy Karen neighbors going up to their neighbor's door and doing random things, I'd like to see what happens if they did the same thing to a gun nut in America. Like, it would be a very interesting situation to say the least. No, I'm not saying for it to happen, it'd just be interesting to watch. And also, what does it matter to you if they own this house they live in or not? Genuinely speaking. They clearly have the ability to, they have the keys to the house, they're able to install Ring cameras and various other bits and pieces. It's clear to a certain degree they're either renting this house or outright own it. What does it matter to you beyond that? It's not your problem, unless you're just the crazy lady down the road who doesn't like people who don't fit into the status quo in your neighborhood, because it seems to be that case there. It's like, oh, you don't look rich, you don't look like you have the money to buy a house like this, so therefore you don't own this house, even if you do, because you don't look like you should. Like, don't judge a book by its cover, you know? In this clip, we got the Liam Neeson of the Karens. Just instead of chasing you down and killing you, she's just screaming her head off.
Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids! You're crazy. Get away from my kids! You're crazy. Get away from my kids! Get away from me. Get away from my kids! I'm recording you. Get away from my kids! Get away from my family! You can't do that! Get away from my family! You're crazy. Get away from my family! You touch me, you're going to jail. Get away from my family! You're going to jail. Stay away from my kids! You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Did that person literally just get out their car and then start recording as this Karen walks over and starts screaming their motherfucking head off? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's just like, get away from my family! Get away from my family! Stomping down, just going, get away from the McDonald's. You're not allowed to be near the McDonald's. Get across the road. I'm gonna force you to walk across this multi-lane road without looking, so there's even a higher possibility that the car's gonna flip and hit you. absolute genius here, the Karen is. Here as we watch, this guy's casually blocking the road or just sitting in the middle of the road in his big ass truck because he can. When he gets confronted by multiple other people, he claims that he's a union worker, which isn't really helpful in this situation, considering that because he's choosing just to stay in the middle of the road, there is a long truck behind him that is kind of partway in the previous street, so you know, might cause an accident, yet he's still refusing to move.
If you don't move this vehicle out of the way so I can unload my materials, just because you're a union doesn't mean you can stop and block traffic. I will call the police that you're impeding traffic. You're going to cause an accident. He's out in the road. He's stuck in the road because you won't move.
Okay, it's not that I won't move.
Move.
Okay.
You're not moving. Then what are you doing? We've asked you to move. No. They've asked you to move. He's recording. No. They're watching.
Okay, you did not ask me to move.
I asked you to move. Yes, I did. On the other side of your truck, I said, be gone. I know what you're going to do.
Okay, so
why don't you pull up so he doesn't get out of the goddamn road?
You know what? I am going to pull up, but you know what? It's not that I'm not willing to pull up or leave. Because I am. I just don't like the way you talk to me.
I didn't talk to you in any way.
You really
I did not.
Come on.
You said they talked to you in a way.
He started it, and then
yes,
you jumped
so
on
you
the
were already
bandwagon.
fired up when I came down here, and you had a tone in your voice, and I will not be bullied by you.
I'm not trying to bully
And you're still blocking traffic.
I'm not trying to bully
You're not bullying us now, but you'll be bullying us soon enough.
That's not necessarily true.
Yes, it is necessarily true. It's what you do. So kindly, look, I'm just videoing this, and I'm going to get your license plate, and I'm going to tell the cops you're blocking traffic for no reason.
That's fine.
So when I'm done here, I'm going to the borough.
You can.
Showing them.
You know what? I tell you what, I'll call the cops for you. Okay, how about that? You want me to do that for you?
No, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it.
Okay, because I know them down there too. So
good.
It's not a big
deal. It's all good.
Okay, I know the mayor. You know, so it doesn't matter.
I know you know everybody because you vote for them all.
Okay, you know what?
You vote for them all. That's why you're behind them and you're backing them.
All I'm saying is all you had
to prove your point.
All he had to do was say, I have a truck coming. Can you please move up a little bit? I would have gone.
So what did he do that made you not do that? Because I wasn't here. What did he do that made you not do that?
You were standing right there talking.
No, I did not hear a word he said to you.
The cockiness of it all is crazy. Just because I said I'm union, you and him caught an attitude because I said I was union.
No. I caught an attitude because I came down here and saw your attitude blocking the road from my work getting done. Now you're out in the road, like I show.
Okay, it's fine.
You're out in the road, so you're basically saying you can do whatever you want.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Why don't you pull the hell up so he can unload his guy?
Talking to me. Don't be talking at me. You.
Pull up.
You.
Pull up. So I can get that truck out of the goddamn street.
I'm going to pull up.
Yes, you're going to pull up. You're blocking traffic. You're going to cause an accident. Pull up.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Pull up. It's all you had to do in the first place, jackass.
Don't you gotta love, thank you, have a nice day, as he leaves, like, what a condescending asshole over there. Like, oh my god, like, holy crap, man. Like, all you need to do is one thing, get out of the middle of the road. Go off to, like, just move out of the way. Stop sitting there doing nothing. Like you don't look good. Stop sitting there trying to act pretty, because you ain't. Just get out of the way, let the trucks do what the trucks need to do, and then do whatever in the world you were attempting to do there, which by all means is really ridiculous and really stupid. Because, you know, there could have been an accident that could have happened. Like, genuinely, someone who might not have been paying enough attention to the road to not realize that the truck's currently not moving and is sticking part way out into the previous street that they were on, and it's like, oh, that's still in the street. He's not moving. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans to get around him, or I might end up in a car crash. It's just unnecessary safety problems that we don't really need to deal with. You could just simply get out of the person's way and move on with your day, not whatever in the world this was. The story we have with this clip is that this area here is the public kitchen lounge area for use for people in the apartment complex. Basically, it's this massive kitchen lounge. It's just a nice entertainment area for the people who live in the apartment complex when they need something along these lines. And well, this person here, they've had some family come down and visit them, and they don't get to do this that often, so she's hosting them here at her apartment where she lives. Unfortunately, her apartment itself isn't that big, and and wouldn't be big enough for hosting something on these lines, which I'm willing to believe considering this space exists in this apartment complex in the first place. Anyway, they're out here enjoying their food, having a good time, and one person decides to be a part of the public lounge area and does not like the noise that these other people are making. So then this happens.
That's it right there. That's it right there. You heard what she said, boy. She said boy. She wanted to get that up. It don't matter. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. 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 We already.
And the cops are coming to take you in cops.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't care how many times I am. I've been a Greek since 50 years before you were born.
You're a reptilian. It doesn't matter.
Take your ass out here. You don't own this place.
She's prejudiced. She's prejudiced.
She's a reptilian.
911. Go ahead and attack me in my own building.
Ain't nobody attack you, ma'am. Ain't nobody attack you. Ain't nobody attack you, ma'am. You started it. You started it. You started it. You started it. Why you gotta ask him what he doing? If he was white, would you have asked him what? This is my clubhouse too.
Control your cracks.
Don't say nothing. Lord.
You should go. You should go now.
Jabari.
You should go now.
Jabari. I'm recording it. I'm recording it. Jabari.
Everybody living here, man.
I've been attacked.
Yeah, you doing too much. Yeah, you doing too much. You doing too much. You doing too much. You doing too much. That's like your teeth messed up. You doing too much. Go, Quita. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
We're doing this in front of children. There's children in here. There's children in here.
Jabari.
These are children. These are children.
My first experience with a camera.
It's a camera right there. It's a camera right there. It's not your home by yourself. You don't live there by yourself. Colgate great too.
All the way up and the cops.
All right, so we gonna bring some Colgate. What's your address?
Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Stay away from me.
Respect is
Stay away
right.
from me.
Respect is
No,
right.
respect is given.
No, it's not.
I respect other
You
people.
did. You said you were going to call the police not being here. You said that.
I did not.
Yes, you did. I heard you talking to your friend.
Yes, you did.
I heard you,
I
man.
said I was going to call the
No,
police.
you
What
I
breath?
said I was going to call the
said it
police
before
because you
that.
walked in here.
Yes, you did.
You're racist.
You said that.
You're
I
racist.
can't be racist,
You
man.
think because I'm white you can attack me?
I didn't attack you.
You're doing it right now.
Nobody's attacking
Yes, you
you.
are. You're doing it right
I'm
now.
speaking civilized.
My blood pressure is like ready. Stroke or heart attack. Because you're all doing it. My blood pressure high too. Everybody's got a high.
These my brats and I love them. That's why they here with me and you by yourself.
And your own friend walked down and said you always start in trouble.
She did?
That lady girl.
She did.
When we was in the hallway, we
She
was
started
doing
us
something.
to the
I don't even know who. I know the other lady. I don't even know who she is. I've been here since they built this building. I don't even know her.
You don't need to know anybody.
I don't even know her.
On this place.
I sure don't. I don't. I don't. I don't.
You don't belong here.
I don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I paid and paid and paid.
She pay hers too.
I own this place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, can you remove her, please?
No, she a tenant too. Don't involve her. She don't want to be involved.
That's what racism is. That's what racism is. Their families and their
Listen,
children.
You know me. You see me all the time. My daughter come here from St. Louis, Missouri. I cook for my kids. Our apartment's not that big. You never see me down here. I'm either working in my place. I don't bother nobody. It's for everybody. So I don't know what the big deal is about it. But if she want to call the police, my address is on my license. So be it. I live here and pay rent.
Okay. Everything is okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lowe.
I really feel sorry for the children. I love my brats.
Oh, you sure do?
I do. I fall on. Have a nice day, Karen. I'm listening. Sorry, it don't matter. Words ain't never killed nobody.
It's somebody's mama.
I swear to God. Sorry.
2 squad cars.
I have a whole family full of law enforcement. Call them. Call them. Call them, Karen. We still here. I know what my driver's license say. What yours say? Have a nice day.
That's just an insane blowout that is absolutely unnecessary, yet here we are. Like, it just feels unnecessarily petty from that person there, from the Karen of the video, to just be so upset about this type of thing. It's like one of those things where, yes, this is for use for the apartment people only, but I'm sure that there are also guidelines that, yeah, they can invite family over and have a good time, and all have as mini party, as long as it's not trashing the place or being excessively loud with loud banging music and crap like that. This just seems like they're having a good dinner, and that's about all that's happening here, and she's upset that they're doing that, which can lead to very many questions. I just can't get over how much of a blowout this entire argument became. So this person's left their dog in their car, right? Right? That's usually something it's not good to do, but in this case, they've left their aircon in their car, so dog should be fine, theoretically. Anyway, an unhappy person has seen the dog in the car, hasn't really investigated too much further to see if the car's actually on or not, and is now going up to go off at the person who supposedly owns the car.
How about you mind your business, Karen? Really? Why don't you do yourself a favor, go walk by it and see if it's turned on or not?
What, the air conditioning? You can't even do that.
Really?
There's what? There's a new law in Pennsylvania.
Well, I don't live in Pennsylvania. I'm just driving through.
Right.
Bye.
Take your clothes out. Take your dogs out. You can have them out.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can have them out. You can have them.
Thank you. You're right. Yeah. It's none of your business. Go call them. I can't wait. Call them. Call them. Call them so you can look like a asshole.
I mean, you're the one who's going to get cited.
I'm not going to get cited for shit because I'm leaving right now. Stupid. Yeah, but Karen, get lost. Bye, Karen.
You know, I can't knock you for leaving the dog with the aircon in there. That doesn't seem... in my opinion, I don't think that's that much of a problem, as long as it's only like in a short dose and you go over there and give the dog water after you're done or something along those lines. But I think it's more of a question of, like, I hope that you either have the second set of keys, so one key's in the car and you've locked the doors with the other one so no one can actually get in and steal the car easily, or there's something else that allows you to have the aircon on but still have the car locked and you're able to get back into the car, no problems asked. This clip has an extremely wild story to it, and it's going to take a little bit to go over it before we actually get to the clip itself, so I apologize for that, but it's very important. So, the guy in the black shirt here, he was walking onto the plane, and an old lady bumped into him. He flipped off the old lady. Things seem to be fine at that point. They get onto the plane, and it turns out they're sitting very close to each other, so the guy decides to finds a different empty seat. Then the woman complains about that and asks for an empty row, which so happens to be the one behind the man. Then the flight attendant went up to the man, asked him, like, is this okay? Can she sit back here? And he told her that no, this bitch can't sit back here. This, of course, set the old lady off. She ends up saying something racist towards the guy, and then they get separated for a bit. Now, we're now up. This all happened before the flight takes off. We're now up in the air, and the old lady has this necessitary need to go up to the man and try and wake him up when he's currently asleep on the plane, and just continues the barrage of harassment towards this guy for some reason or another. And it gets to the point where the pilot has to intervene and pulls the old lady up to the front with him. And, you know, it gets worse because the old lady decides to start hitting the pilot and things along those lines. And so eventually they have to divert the flight and land elsewhere. And when the police come in, they go straight to the guy first and don't talk to the old lady first initially. Again, this is just a story based upon a third person's perspective watching this entire thing. There might be some lies that might not be quite true. It's a very weird one, to say the least. This is how we get here.
Because why? Is she off the plane?
She's gonna get off the plane.
Is she off the plane now?
I don't know.
Okay, so why y'all talking to me? Why are y'all even talking to me, bro?
We were asked to talk to you outside.
No, you don't have to talk to me outside. You need to take her off the plane.
She is coming off the plane.
That's all that needs to happen.
I'm
I
not
don't even know why we
even
even talking anymore, bro. Why are we even talking? Bro, I'm going to sleep.
All these people aren't going anywhere until you come off the plane.
Why am I getting off the plane? Why am I getting off the plane? I need you to tell me why I'm getting off the plane. No, tell me why I'm getting off the plane.
I don't think they're going to fly with you anymore.
With me, I haven't even done anything.
Okay, you're causing a scene now. I'm talking to you calmly and smoothly.
All right, I'm not even saying anything.
Sit down with
Y'all come talk to me while the lady who was attacking me is sitting up there. Y'all haven't said a word to her, but y'all talking to me. Man, y'all been. Get on my face, man.
I don't think this.
I'm not going nowhere. I didn't do nothing. Why am I Tell me why I gotta get off the plane.
Yes, it can definitely be said that he provoked her very heavily, considering that the accidental bump into each other, he decides to point the finger at them and then calls her a bitch a little later on. Yes, it can definitely be said he provoked her, but her reaction to the provoking is definitely not warranted in any way, shape, or form, especially to the level that it apparently got. And so, of course, it makes sense that the guy would be extremely frustrated when he's the one that gets targeted first out of this entire mess. It's quite wild, to say the least. Here we are dropped in the aftermath of a very chaotic situation where we watch this guy put his shirt back on, which makes me question what happened beforehand. Basically, there seems to be a conflict between a customer and whom seems to be the manager of this store.
Hey, Steven.
Okay,
this we got an issue up here at the store.
Sir, get out of your store.
This
is your store? If this is your store, you don't know how to run the store. What are you gonna do, bro? Get out of my store. Oh, because you got somebody standing in front of you? Watch out, bro. Huh? Bro, you're good, you're good, you're good. Are you good, though? I'm good, I'm good. Let me tell you something. What? Get out of my store. You touch me, you die. You're not gonna... I'm not gonna walk. Get out of my store. What the you mean? Get out of my store, bro.
I say seems to be because the guy who looks to be the manager also looks quite young. So if he is that young and also is the manager, then good job on your career moves, unless you got put in that position by family. Either way, that's not really what matters here. It honestly seems like there's some form of situation here where the customer was not happy for one reason or another. The manager tried to solve this situation but didn't work out, and a fight clearly ensued at some point, or came close to ensuing potentially. I don't know. The entire I just wish we had more from what happened before the clip itself that we got given here. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and hey, the guy goes for one last good push on his way out, which is entertaining, and also kind of sucks to be the guy who got pushed, because it's just like you don't want to resort to violence, especially when the guy's threatening, like, you touch me, I'll kill you, and I'm going to touch you first even though you're not doing so to me. Opie here is here working out at a field track area type deal, and he's recording himself doing some workouts. Anyway, there's a lady who's doing a lap around the field itself, and the second time around, she decided that she didn't like the fact that he was recording, and decided to make it look like that she's been recorded by him, and decides to make a massive deal about it, going to levels that are kind of ridiculously stupid.
Are you trying to record me? Walk in here? Turn your camera away. Turn your camera away. I don't want to be on it.
I'm not.
Turn away.
No.
No.
I'm recording myself.
I am not going to be on your goddamn camera. Turn that shit away.
I'm recording
Turn
myself.
Away. Turn that away.
I'm working out.
I don't need to leave every time you want something.
I don't want nothing.
Leave.
I'm recording myself.
Mother.
And when you walked the first time, I wasn't even recording.
On your phone, you. Okay.
Okay, what?
This is not your place.
It's not yours.
It is mine.
It's your place?
Yes, listen you.
Listen me, what?
I'm a woman, okay? And you're a f***ing stinky, ugly man. You are trying to record me.
I'm recording myself.
Me. No.
Keep walking.
Turn away. Turn away. I don't
You're
want
making a scene. You're making a scene for no reason.
I don't want my face on your website.
I'm not on a website.
Because this is what you're gonna do. You know what you're gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You are on watch. If I'm gonna find that out, you're going to jail.
Why?
My face not going into your camera, bitch.
You're mad. Oh, this is good. This is good.
You heard her call you that.
Yeah, she called me the N-word for no reason. She upset. Jesus.
Look, if this is in America, which based upon how a majority of these clips are from the US, you literally have nothing to say here. Amendment rights say, nah, screw you. You're in a place that is publicly accessible. There's not much you can particularly do about it. And there's no need to be racist or crap like that either. That is just... Man, some people are just wild. I wouldn't be surprised if she only chose to do this because she couldn't hold her own racism to herself. She had to call out a black person for recording themselves because apparently that is world-ending. These disabled persons come to go to the movies at this local mall, but there's only one ramp in this entire front end of the mall, which is something we'll get to a little bit later, but it turns out that someone has decided to park directly in front of the ramp so they can unload their car before going inside. After waiting for a little while, the disabled guy decided to finally speak up, and this happened.
This lady likes to park in the only handicap ramp to the movie theater to unload when you have all this goddamn parking lot, all this fucking parking lot, and parked in the only handicap ramp in front of a mall. Only can't park anywhere else. I guess their legs must be broken. Right. So is my wheelchair with the only handicap ramp to the movie theater. Only one. You want to look down the curb that way? That way? You want to tell me a better spot?
All the way around.
Huh?
Looking all the way around.
Right.
Right.
But you have no consideration to anybody else.
You could go around, buddy.
To where?
Go around and then go up the ramp. There is room.
Go look in front of your Jeep. I want to see the room. Go ahead. Because I can see your big ass tire right there where the ramp is. Yeah, I'm a stupid asshole. You're the dumbass asshole that's in front of a handicap ramp. What's wrong with your legs?
What's wrong with yours?
Mine are broke.
I just find it insane, the fact that there is only this singular ramp in this mall. Like, that is just obscenely stupid, the fact that that's still the case. I get that most of these malls in America were built in, like, the 70s, 60s, maybe even older. Some of them are a little bit newer, so ramps weren't exactly a thing that people cared for. But hasn't anyone thought at any point that at least the front area, the area in front of the front area of the mall, entrance of the mall, that they wouldn't think to, I don't know, turn the sharp curb into more of a ramp gutter so that there's more than just a singular tiny ramp way up for anyone who needs it. Like, I just hate to imagine just if there was like a lot of people coming through that day, an extremely busy day, and disabled people have to all go towards this one flipping ramp if they're on their own. Because if they have someone else with them, they can potentially go up the curb with the help of someone else, but that's always an annoying thing to do. But this is just stupid. And then the audacity from these people to just like, oh, you can just go around our car. It's like he's literally told you, that's the only goddamn ramp in this place. Buddy. Are you just that far up your own ass that you just have no care for anyone else? Seriously? Like, what type of human are you? Not of one I would ever want to meet in my life. You're terrible. Here we have security fighting with a woman and their pram and baby for some reason or another.
Come inside, let's go, okay? Come on. Stop recording. Don't get me. Come inside. Listen, No, you have to go inside. Do you see when she was touching me? Do you see when she was punching me? Let's go. No, she can't go. Listen. No, she can't go. She can't go. You see when we are attacking me? Let's take all this one. Can you give me the 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
Don't ever touch my baby. Don't hurt me. Whether you're stupid or not. See, go over.
This is an assumption, but I'm probably going to guess that she was caught stealing something and was trying to hide it in that bag in her pram and was just using her baby in a pram as a way to try and cover from getting some form of issues with what she was caught doing. I don't know, it seems like a weird thing to happen, but I wouldn't be too surprised if that was probably the case considering how aggressive and how many security members there were here. Here we have a guy who makes a very interesting comment about someone who's unable to speak English properly. Here's the clip.
Yeah, you should be shaken.
And when someone doesn't speak English and we can't communicate in Los Angeles, guess what happens? Honest. People die. People go bye-bye.
He's like walking up on us and stuff.
Oh,
He actually has gotten to my face.
Now
quite
you're
a few
gonna
times.
lie?
No,
I have it on camera.
Don't call her Lar. Don't call her Lar. Don't call her Lar. Who are you?
Let's just.
Are you police?
Don't worry about me.
Are you military? I'm retired fire police officer.
Sir, can I have you go
And
back
I'm MMA
to your
trained.
business and we'll
So
go?
you really want to go there?
Yeah, I will not.
Seriously?
I got some hands on you, homeboy.
Oh boy, howdy. You ever heard of Chuck Liddell? We train guys like that. How about Conor McGregor? Get away from me. Get the f away from me.
Man, I'll f you up,
You want seriously?
Sir.
You're talking to LA's finest, pal.
Sir.
I said you're talking to LA's finest,
I'm calling down.
not Omaha. And this ain't Podunk, Iowa. Get that guy away from me. He probably has a gang background based on those tattoos.
Aryan Brotherhood.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Let's go. God bless you anyway.
Thanks for your
Jesus
service.
died on the cross for you.
Thanks for your service.
I said he died. Now we're talking. I said, now we're talking. But you need to stay away from me. Because you don't know. Because we're in baggy clothes. But this is 200 pounds of armory. Get away from me.
You know, I thought for a moment there he was about to go primal. He was about to release his inner caveman and go uber booger on our asses. Like, that's just what the escalation kept going up and up and up. And look, I think I should make this clear. I understand that America has a very heavy tendency to treat their veterans like absolute hot garbage. So there would probably be some real genuine frustration of just life as a whole if he's a genuine veteran. But hey, one thing he's got, he is LA's finest. LA's finest asshole. Oh yeah, that comment starts saying that, oh, when two people can't speak this, like if you can't speak English and I can't understand you, that's where people die. It's like, what the hell is that supposed to mean, man? Is that some form of death? Like, what do you try to mean behind that language? Just because she doesn't quite perfectly understand it or doesn't speak perfect English doesn't mean people are gonna die over that. That's dumb. Here we have a person showing us yet another reason why I question we give alcohol to people at airports before they hop on planes. Here's a clip.
Go outside. Let's go outside.
Yeah.
Let's go outside. Mouthy little.
Right, you either need to come
Yeah.
off the aircraft
When we
now.
get off the aircraft, but you, look here, she's still smirking. Fucking on my phone. Fucking on my phone. Still smirking. She's fucking putting her finger up. You little mouthy bitch. You little mouthy bitch.
No one's ever going to believe it.
Yeah, you mouthy fucking bitch. Sit there. You mouthy fucking bitch. Yeah? Yeah? Right. See ya. See ya. See ya. Let me meet you outside this fucking aircraft, you mouthy fucking bitch. She's mouthy. I've just filmed it. I've just filmed it. Can I please have a boarding pass? No, you can't. No, you're filming. I can't. No, I can't.
Don't care there.
Go over there, Mary, okay? You don't want your bag? No, I don't want my bag. See that, Matthew? See that? See that? I'm going to make you famous! I'm going to make you famous! You don't even know! Mouthy, bloody bitch!
She's gotten so worked up and angry about this entire scenario, she's huffing and puffing. She's going to blow this whole plane down. I don't know. This seems like she's a bit intoxicated here by some of her more weird, wavy actions in comparison to what a normal person would be. But then again, what is a normal person nowadays? That this literally means nothing, those words. I don't know. It's just a bit of a funky confrontation before a plane flight. The woman behind the camera spots a person leaving this coffee shop here and like, oh, they're open, and decides to go in and go to the toilet before going to buy a pastry. It turns out though that the store was apparently closed, and this is what happens next.
I didn't know that. You have your hours posted. You have your hours posted. But you're not gonna cuss at me and not let me use the bathroom. I didn't scream at you. You came at me abrasively. I will, yeah. And I'll post this on Yelp so people see how nasty you are. If I need to call the police,
Yes, please. Yeah, let's do it.
Why are you so mad?
Because you are being ridiculous right now. You came here. Store is closed. You came here without saying anything, asking anything. You just came straight to the bathroom, right?
Because I had to use the restroom
yes,
and I didn't see you. If
that-
I would have seen you, of course
Why
I
did
would
you
have
stop
asked for
and said
permission.
that? Why did you come inside at the beach? Because I told
I
you
didn't
to
call
leave.
you a f***ing bitch. I did not call you a f***ing
Call
bitch.
caps. Call caps. Call caps.
Okay, I will.
Stop recording and call caps.
I'm not going to stop recording because now you're preventing me from leaving and you're making
Because
me
you
feel very
came here
uncomfortable.
and we were closed.
Not to mention, I'm a loyal customer here and you're berating me.
Listen, I have never seen you before, and you, if you are a
Okay,
loyal
you've
customer,
never
you
seen me
would know
before.
what time we open.
Your hours are posted on the doors.
So
I thought
exactly.
you guys were open. I thought you guys
Wait
were
a second,
open.
so
I
you
didn't
don't know what time it is?
I didn't look. I'm sorry. Your door was unlocked.
But why am I supposed to close?
Why are you screaming at me?
No, I'm like.
Apparently, after the woman in question stopped recording when she left, apparently the Karen in the situation pulled her hair and tried to pinch her. Now, it is definitely one thing to claim that an assault happened the moment you stopped recording. There are two things we can say there. It's like, yeah, that's very convenient, but also, B, it might be something that makes sense too, because she probably purposely waited for you to stop recording in order to do that. Whatever. One thing to do note is that the reviews to this business do quite conveniently line up to tell the story that the person who operates in this store is a bit of an asshat. So yeah, take that as you will. Here we have a post worker who seems to finally snap at someone.
The postmaster. I will be talking to the carrier. I will be looking the best I can, but I physically can't do any more. Do you understand that? Yes, I am angry. I have had it. I have had weeks of this. And I am trying to get things right.
Should be sure. You don't need to act that way.
Oh, no.
You
Yes, I do. That's sorry. You know what? I've had it.
You're going on. I just recorded every second.
Good, great.
You can't touch my phone.
Okay, go ahead. Record everything. Because I don't care.
That behavior was absolutely
fine. Good. Wonderful.
Why don't you quit if you are so frustrated here? It's
I
not
would
my
love
fault.
to,
Gosh,
but right
it's like,
now,
now I know where the term going postal means. Yeah.
Okay, good. Fine. Go ahead.
Postal. That's a good one. I mean, man. First off, you should just never treat a person like this. Like, if you're the worker here, this is not how you should react to the situation. I get it. You've probably been through hell and back at this rate with just the sheer amount of assholes you've probably had to deal with over the past good point in time. But snapping like this at someone isn't exactly what you should be doing. You should, I don't know, take breaks when necessary and maybe give yourself a chance to cool down. Granted, I do understand that the laws and stuff around work in America is kind of garbage when compared to what it's like here for Australia, where we could just like, cool, I'm going to take some of my sick leave as mental health leave. Sorry, I need some time to breathe and be fine. But you should just never explode like this. It's not good in any way, shape, or form. You need to find a way to actually keep yourself cool. This is an interesting one. So this guy here behind the camera is fasting for, I believe, Ramadan. I probably said that wrong. Apologies if I did. Anyway, this other person who's also on the bus has decided that they are hungry, they want their lunch, so they eat on the bus. Here's what happens next.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Sorry?
Yeah, I can smell that. Do you mind eating that somewhere else? I'm fasting.
That's not my concern.
Yeah, but I'm fasting though.
So why are you out?
What do you mean why am I out?
If you're fasting, you should be indoors.
Yeah, but
I'm eating my lunch and you come and disturb me.
Yeah, but I can smell it.
So what? It's food. Of course you're gonna smell it.
Yeah, but can you not just wait until you like get off the bus?
Don't tell me what to do. You're fasting, stay indoors and don't come and bother nobody on the bus.
No, but I'm just saying.
I'm eating my lunch.
Yeah, but
what's your problem?
Because you're right next to me and I can
But
smell.
go downstairs.
Yeah, do you think you should have manners and not eat inside the bus?
Go downstairs and leave me alone. It's my lunch.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm fasting and I can smell it.
That's your business. Stay indoors.
What do you mean stay indoors? I need to go out and
When I fast, I don't go out. Stay indoors, read your Bible, and keep quiet.
Well, first of all, I don't read the Bible. Second, do you know how I feel? You know I haven't eaten since 5 a.m.
Go on, break your fast early.
No, don't you dare say something like that.
Break your fast early.
What do you mean break my fast early? You're still eating. The thing is, it smells.
It's lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but it's...
You want some? You want some?
Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm happy to share.
I haven't been on the bus for quite a long time, several years, because ever since I finally got my license, I kind of just drive everywhere now. But because I was slow on the ball to get my license in the first place, there was like a year and a bit outside of school when I was using the bus to get to work. And usually the preface rules of buses like don't eat or drink in the bus itself. Water's fine, but anything else is usually don't do that. But at the same time, no one particularly listens to those rules in any way, shape, or form. But I would agree that it could technically be found as rude if you're eating on the bus, because in theory, the rules say don't do that. But again, no one listens to those rules, so we move on from that one there. The second thing though, if you're fasting, expect to smell food. I don't know if this is like your first experience fasting for a religious thing, or fasting in general, and you've not really experienced what it's like to be hungry and then smell or see other people eat. And if you're unable to handle that, then I agree with the lady. You should just stay home. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Heck, when I worked in the trolley collection, there was a KFC, Red Rooster, like there's a bunch of fast food restaurants scattered on the outside of the actual shopping place itself, and usually as I'm collecting trolleys, you can smell KFC from a mile away, and boy, when you're starving, that is a mouth-watering smell. It's like one of those things where food is gonna smell, And the more hungry you are, the better it's going to smell to you, regardless of what type of food it is. And if you're unable to handle that part of fasting, then you should either not fast or stay indoors, stay at home on the day you're fasting so you don't have to worry about temptation. Prior to this, the person behind the camera, who I would call the Karen in this case, as well as the worker here, which is also a bit of a troublemaker here, they were both in a bit of a fight and argument of some form. At some point it got a little bit physical with the person behind the camera throwing crap and using the door to attempt to hit the worker, and, well, the Karen eventually decides to start recording right as the worker throws a drink in her face. And, well, here's what happens now.
Yeah, because she bumped me.
What's going on? Where's your car?
It's over there.
Okay, you want this code to your car?
No, I want corporate's number. I want her fired. I literally just got a drink poured on me after I told you this shit was gonna happen. After I told you this was gonna happen.
I asked you to go home.
I did. She followed me outside. She followed me outside. Hit me in the door. What? Are you f***ing kidding me?
Anisha.
Are you
Anisha.
kidding me? I still have. Are you
kidding
me? You're good. What the f*** are you doing? Are you kidding me? Don't be f***ing recording me. Don't be throwing a drink at somebody. She bumped me with the f***ing door. You're a homie. Are you serious?
That's outside.
Oh, that's so it makes it okay to do so it's okay for her to bump me with the door, right?
I just want to tell you something. I'll record this. Take this off. No. Listen to me. I've got
You're recording with all my things.
Well, both parties seem to be very much in the wrong here. It seems like this person just starts to try and pull a victim card the moment the drink was thrown at her, and yes, I do personally think in this situation that worker just completely lost the plot. They snapped, which, I get it. We can't, at a certain point, everybody has a limit on the amount of shit they can have thrown at them before they snap personally. But as a fast food worker, as a retail worker of any sort, you've got to learn how to make that limit extremely high, because the moment you retaliate is the moment that stuff can be used against you, and suddenly you might find yourself out of a job, you might find yourself potentially copping an assault charge, which might happen in this case here, considering she threw the drink at her when she was recording, and then goes to knock the phone right out of her hand when she's recording. So that's very unfortunate. And like, it's one of those things where it's just a tomfoolery all round. Everything's just a mess. The person behind the camera is a complete and utter asshole to cause this in the first place, and unfortunately the worker did not have the mental capacity to not snap at them for this entire mess. It's just unfortunate all round. This next one's a pretty interesting one. So basically what's happening here is that the people who are filming, they were taking photos in the art gallery. One of the staff members saw them doing this and decided to just query them about it, tell them like some etiquette things and stuff along those lines. Anyway, the person behind the camera decides to put some form of assumption that it's racist. Yada, here's a clip, you know.
People ask for permission. Just that sometimes it feels a wee bit awkward for other visitors.
Okay.
But I'll just not leave you to
No,
it.
that's okay. Let me speak to you. Whilst we've been here, there's literally been no one here. I'm aware, like, I've been stood in the corner out of everyone's way. This lady wanted to have a look. I moved to the side. She had a look.
That's great.
I've been
That's
in
okay.
nobody's
Obviously, I've
way.
not been here.
This is not a photo shoot. In fact, there were 2 other people here with a professional camera. Nobody said anything to them. I'm here with a phone.
Yeah.
So it seems a bit awkward that like you've picked on us, to be honest.
No,
with
I'm
you.
not picking on anybody. I've just got here myself.
Okay.
All right.
I've been aware she's been stood there watching me. It's a bit of a weird atmosphere for her to just be staring at
Right.
me.
Okay. No worries. I'll let you go on with it then.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Do people have to get permission if they're here with a phone? I thought
Not
it
with
was
a
a free
phone. It's just
gallery.
that sometimes, see if someone's sort of, especially when they're taking photographs in front of the artwork a lot. Obviously, you're allowed to photograph the artwork. But it's a kind of complicated thing. But yeah, even sometimes if people are filming or taking photographs with their phone, they may ask for permission depending on what they're using the photographs for as well. We actually even asked a member of Glasgow Museum staff to leave this gallery the other day because he came in and he was recording and he hadn't asked for permission.
But he's museum staff, would be for something?
Well, I don't know what he was doing it for, but he
Right.
thought because he worked for Glasgow Museums that would be okay, he would be able to do it. But he was still said, no, you need to ask permission.
I'm
He was
just
asked to
here
leave.
like everyone else.
Aye.
So
No, it's not
you
a
know.
problem. No, I
Yeah.
was just, obviously because my colleague had passed on her concerns.
Can I
I'm
ask
just
what the
saying.
concerns were?
No, it's just that I think she thought you were now like having a photo shoot or something.
Oh.
Yeah, because people do it sometimes in here.
I dress nice. If she thought it was a photo shoot, that's on her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't help that. I look nice. Do you know what I mean?
No, you're
I'm sure like everyone else having a look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, there's not a problem. I'm sorry if I made you feel awkward.
Yeah, you did, and she made me feel really uncomfortable.
Right, I'm really sorry if I did.
Yeah.
Can't apologise for her, but apologise for me.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. When there was literally someone with a professional camera here, and you didn't stop them, but like me on an iPhone, it's like,
I never saw anything with a camera. Was that before I got here?
No, you were here.
Was I sorry?
Yeah, and so was she.
Right, I'm sorry, I was probably just listening to what she was saying.
Yeah, their camera was even making sounds, so I assume that would be maybe distracting to people that are trying to view our...
Yeah, no, it's sometimes when people are taking photographs in front of the artwork, that's when it sort of becomes...
That's what they were doing over there.
Right, I apologise, right, there's not an issue.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm really sorry if I've upset you.
Yeah, you have a bit.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
I just think if you're going to come at me for like a photo shoot, the people that are here with a professional camera with their clicker going off, it's a bit odd that like I'm the only one that's here being like, do you have permission?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I can only... I've apologised.
Can I get the other lady's name, please?
I don't think that's really fair for me to give you her name.
Oh.
Although she's wearing the name badge. Her name's Andrea. But I am sorry if I've made you feel... I'm Susie, but I'm really sorry if I've made you feel awkward.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
This entire argument went on for way longer than necessary. Like, the worker just pointed out some things and then was on her way. She said she apologized if it caused any inconvenience and apologized if she felt offended or something from it, like something along those lines. And it's just, that's all there should have been to it. It didn't need to continue to go down this path of extending this entire thing, saying, oh, but there's other people around doing this as well. It's like maybe they haven't seen them yet. Like, there's just so many layers of what goes on sometimes. And I feel like this clip isn't exactly the own that you would think it is when you were posting it. It just seems silly. I really have no other way of describing this next clip here, but aside from saying that crazy upset Karen is upset over things that occur in apartment complexes, like noises occurring on your roofs at random points in times.
I never stop.
Yeah, you do. What?
I do not.
You think we bang on the ceiling for fun?
You bang on my ceiling all the time. I am so tired of it.
For fun? You think we do it because we're bored?
I am tired of you.
Well, I'm tired of you, lady.
Night.
Every night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You need to get her, sir.
You can get my ass. I am tired of you.
Thank you.
I am not going anywhere.
Let me tell you something. My kids are asleep. Get your ass back upstairs, lady.
I am so tired of you.
Get upstairs. Go home.
Honey.
Go home. Hey, you need to get her. I'm going to call the cops. You need to get her.
Come on, honey.
Call him for what?
Because you're on my doorstep. You're on my doorstep screaming at me and my 5-year-old.
Why did you come up to my house?
I do. You don't answer the door.
Answer the door.
Go home.
Why should I answer the door?
Go home.
So
lady.
You can call the cops?
Listen, my kids are in here asleep. Go home.
I don't care about your damn kids. I don't care about you.
Do you know her?
I know you don't care about me. You spit on my ceiling every night. Why should I care about you?
Sorry about
I'm so tired of you. Go to hell.
You know her?
She's my aunt. I just got here. I've been driving.
I love how she's like, yeah, that's my aunt. I just got here. He looks so done with her shit. Just the look on his face every time she starts to yell again. He's just in his mind going, could you just shut it for like 1 moment? Go back inside and move on. Please. I hate it. This person paid off their account with this company several years back, and recently there's been some issues that have occurred within the company, aka a manager who's apparently stolen a bunch of money from customers, and the other day this person got a phone call saying that they owe $7,000 to this company. Anyway, they're now going through a bunch of things to figure out what's happening, and here's a really fun clip where the guys refuse to give them any records about their accounts.
So just for the record, you're refusing to give me the records, my personal records, a copy that I was told yesterday that I have a right to get.
Well, you were misinformed yesterday.
By your employee.
Well, evidently, yes.
That said, when I asked to speak with the manager, he said that he could assist me.
Well, he told you, so I apologize on his behalf.
And what's your name again?
Mike. I'll give you all that.
Mike, the regional manager, right?
Correct. I'm going to give you a card. If I don't have a business card, I'll write it down. Just be straightforward.
And why is it that you're refusing to give me a copy of my records?
Because they're not your records. What's inside this computer is out.
Are they not attached to my name and social security number?
That doesn't mean it's your records.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you know now. If you don't give me a copy of my records before I leave this store, yes, I'm recording you because I'm going to give this to my lawyer.
That's fine. He can subpoena any information you would like.
Oh, he definitely will be.
Cool.
because your manager that you guys found stealing from your customers.
That's hearsay. How can
No,
you
that's
prove
not
that?
hearsay. That was told by your employee
So
that works here.
That's hearsay. Can you prove that?
Your employee told me yesterday
Again, that's
that
hearsay.
Dexter was caught stealing from your customers, which is why he said he forwarded my account to your corporate legal department because my account did not look right.
Get your information right.
I am. I'm telling exactly what your employee yesterday told me when I talked to him on the phone.
Did you record that conversation?
This is all going. This is all going to be used in court.
Would you have proof for that? Because I'm asking you to show proof that you either.
I was on the phone. How am I going to record a
I'm
conversation?
asking, there's ways. I was asking you to show proof.
There's ways.
There's a way for you to show proof that you paid this off or returned it. Anytime there's a return.
So because your employee was stealing from your customers, now you're trying to tell your customer that was here that paid their debt. You're trying to tell me I have to pay it for a second time.
You can't prove that. You can't prove that there was any kind of anything going on.
Oh, I have my bank records because I never made a cash payment. And you're refusing to give me the record of payments that I did make on the furniture that I did buy.
I don't have to give your payment history.
Yes, you do.
That's internal information. It could be subpoenaed in a court if you would like to go through that.
You guys are crooked. And this is going to go on Facebook. I'm going to put it on your Best Way page on Facebook. I'm going to put it everywhere. TikTok. I'm going to put it on Twitter. I'm going to put it on Instagram.
It shows to us, it shows that you get merchandise and you don't honor your agreement.
As it shows to me, your employees steal from your customers, and then you guys ask us to pay for a second time for what your employee did instead of going after them.
Totals you asked for.
I do not owe that much. There is no way I owe that much.
That's what has been turned over to a collection agency for the value of what's remaining on those pieces.
You guys are crooks.
Well, that's your opinion.
No. That's what you guys are showing me.
Okay. Well, have a great day.
That's what you guys are showing me.
All right, so this is an update on the Best Way situation. So I've had a couple of requests for updates, so here it is. This morning, I made some additional phone calls after downloading an app this weekend to record my phone calls. I was able to get the one person from Best Way that I talked to on Friday on record reiterating what he told me on Friday. So I've got that. And I was able to get the other company that initially called me on record making some statements that they also made Friday. So I was able to get some more proof to turn into an attorney. I've been in contact with an attorney, so I can't really go into too many more details about the whole situation without risking the case if I can get them to pull one against them. But the lady that I talked to did say that it doesn't sound right, that something sounds off, and she's going to be getting back with me in the next couple of days after the attorney looks over the case. So that's all I've got for now. It's making a little bit of movement, but it's going to take some time. And thank you everybody for your concern, your comments. Some of your advice has really helped. Yeah. I'm going to continue pushing forward, and if I, make some headway, I will continue updating. Thanks, y'all.
Very weird how he's refusing to give you the records of your account with them and all the transaction history and stuff along those lines. Like, that just is super sketchy to say the least. Like, oh, we can't do that because, those are our records. It's like, yeah, well, she believes she's paid off her entire thing and suddenly $7,000 is missing, so this is now an everyone problem unless you wanted to take it to court to really prove that factor. Secondly, I hope you're either in a state where you only need one party to consent to recording a phone call, or that you told the person whom you're on the call with that you were recording the phone call. Otherwise, the phone calls can't really be used as evidence in court per se, kind of deal. Either way, I hope this goes well for you and you can get this shit sorted out, because $7,000 going missing and being charged against your name is not great. But here we have a very unhappy biker.
Cut me off, old boy. You, get out. Get out.
Start recording.
That's being stolen.
Start recording. Start recording.
There's
a guy right here with the license plate 2496210. He's harassing me. Get the license plate. It's an error.
Whilst I have no idea what actually happened prior to this clip here, I'm just going to make an assumption based upon how the guy drove away and seems to be swerving through his lane and into other people's lanes, that he probably almost hit this car and was very upset when the car beeped his horn at him, and though this is now his reaction to that. That's what I'm assuming. We don't know what actually happened prior to this. All we know is he's batch insane. In this next clip, we have what happens when a Karen desperately needs her daily hit of caffeine.
Oh! 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 Oh, hell yeah, I seen that shit.
I was here before her.
No, you
I
was
just
not.
have to pick
no,
up.
you was not. And you came
I
in
just
the wrong
have
way.
to pick up.
And you came in the wrong way. You haven't even placed the fucking order.
Yeah, just no. Hell yeah, I see the whole thing.
Put your hands on me. Don't hit my car. That's all I need you to do. That's what I want.
I thought she hit your car. That's why I ran over here.
If she did, I need to know that I didn't feel it.
Nah, you good. Oh.
You record this phone on my other phone.
I got the whole thing.
You record on my other phone. I got my sister on the phone. And everybody in this line just saw this lady come in the wrong way and not even place the order.
Okay, first thing I'm going to say is that Karen definitely sounds like a closeted racist. Whilst you probably won't get to hear the words because I will have to censor it, she 99.9% did say the C word, and I'm 90% sure that I also heard a bit of an N word dropped in there right at the end. Either way, good God, it's literally just Starbucks. Good lord. What some people will do for their daily caffeine hit, I suppose. Here we have a casual Karen gang up on a cash register person.
I don't get paid as much as you think I do to put up with this.
Put up with what? My time's valuable too. But maybe you should find another job.
Maybe you should just be quiet for a moment. Let me
Don't tell me what to do.
Ma'am, you want your refund?
Yeah.
Just be quiet and let me do it.
I will be quiet when I get my money and I can get out of here. You don't have to hear that.
And please do not come back.
I will not
Okay,
come
we
back.
won't trespass you. Put your card in, please, right here. It goes back on your card. I cannot give cash refunds.
Why are you gonna trespass her? You being rude to the customer. What
Thank
you
you.
should do is get the store number and call the corporate office because
The
she's
corporate
rude to
office.
you.
Thank you. The corporate
She's
office
very
won't
rude.
answer the phone.
That's what I
can tell
do.
you that.
Don't nobody
They
deal
won't-
with that.
They won't
Call
answer.
corporate
No,
will
they won't.
answer.
No, they won't answer, but
You might not get what you need from
Here's
this
your
store,
copy.
but stop at another McDonald's and ask for the corporate number. But you need her name.
There you go. You can tell them on here. That's the only thing, because I don't have a corporate phone number. And I don't have to give you my name. But I did give you your refund.
Unfortunately, again, we've just been dropped in the middle of the conversation by the person recording here. It is actually a thing that really pees me off with some of these clips, that we just get dropped in the middle of an event. We don't know what happened beforehand, but going off of the context of the conversation, we can probably infer that the person in the front had made a purchase using a car for some form of food, didn't like it for some reason or another, so asked for a refund. When it was made clear that it was going to be a refund via her card, she wasn't happy with that because she would prefer a cash refund, which, by the way, at least from my understanding, from my existence, where I've been old enough to understand these things, which is give or take about 7-8 years now, I've never seen an instance where you've paid for something with a card and gotten a cash refund. It's always refunded back to your card. Like, because, you know, that's just how that works. Like, it's like, for them doing that, is better, because if you give a cash refund for something that was purchased with cards, it screws with the numbers, and whoever has to count the register later will have to account for that weird mess that's like, oh, there's this much cash unaccounted for now. Why is that? Oh, they need a cash refund. Well, that's stupid. Anyway, it looks like this person almost made it out with no more issues until Karen 2 Electric Boogaloo behind her decided to pipe in and saying, oh, you can call corporate because, you know, she threatened to trespass you. She threatened to do this. She's being rude to you as a customer. It's like, what, if you do this all the time, are you the Karen who calls for the manager every time you go to McDonald's? Is that who you are? Here we have a trucker following someone after some casual road rage.
Go, say something. Say something. Say something. Go, go, go. Go, say something. Go, go, go. Go. Say something. Go. Say something cool or go. Say something cool or go. Say something cute or go. Do something or go. Leave. Leave. Go. Go. The ricochet was crazy though. LOL. I said the ricochet was crazy though when I said it very loud. Keep going. You got a big truck. Keep going.
Must be one quiet day in the office for that truck driver for him able to take time out of his potentially busy schedule to follow this person to wherever they went, and when they park, just to tell them, do you want your finger broken? What a beautiful use of time. Here we have a guy who's barely managing to contain their anger at what looks to be an airport area.
They'll take you apart, buddy. Just calm down. Everybody's gonna get out. Who the is that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Get the out of it. Where you going? Where you going? Get out of here. Calm down, man. Who are you? Calm down. Who the was that? Don't worry about him. I want to know who the that was. Who he was. Don't you sure about that? I don't know who he was. I want to know who the that was. We don't know who he was. Just calm down. Everybody's going to get out of here tonight. I'll sit here.
I'm honestly going to make the assumption this guy's probably got some form of mental problems, and that's what the guy in the blue shirt's there for, to just help him and stuff on those lines, because he seems to be trying to keep this in control and continue to help the guy even after the situation is seemingly over. I don't know, it's just one of those things. This group gets a meal from McDonald's, and it turns out they tried to serve them a raw burger, and here's what happens next.
Well, you guys are going to give me something because this is literal food poisoning. How is there a raw patty
3 patties
on top of my McDouble?
3 patties.
There's 3 patties. There's literally 1, 2 cooked, and then there's a raw one on top.
Well, I wasn't the one cooking, so I can't say anything.
Okay, but you were the one who handed me my phone, so the food, so you need to give me something because I will literally call the cops. This is food poisoning.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, where's the manager? I see a car here. Is the manager still here? She can go open it.
The cashier's closed. It's closed. It's 124.
So what?
Recording because you don't have my consent.
It's a public area.
And you guys just said me food poisoning.
It's public. You're in a public area.
Yeah, because you guys gave me food poisoning. So we have every right to record.
We'll call the cops on you. Thank you.
I love that. I mean, I didn't cook it. It's not my problem. And then, of course, when she spots she's getting recorded, and she goes with the old, you don't have my permission to be recorded. It's like you're out in a public place, unfortunately. So that doesn't quite work in the scenario. Here we have a door-to-door salesman, yes, everyone's bane of existence, being harassed by a guy in the neighborhood for some weird reason who's going obsessively far to get rid of him.
Yo, you want to leave me alone?
No.
Leave me alone, bro. I didn't do nothing to you.
I'm not your bro.
I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't do nothing
See
to
that house right there?
Yeah, what about it?
Don't never step in that yard again.
What the hell did I do?
Don't step in that yard again.
What did I do?
You're ignorant, motherfucker, ain't you?
I didn't do shit.
You didn't?
No. Please tell me what I did.
Huh?
Please tell me what I did. This is a public road. I can walk.
I'll tell you what you can do. You get your f***ing ass beat. Want to try me? Huh?
What did I do? Like, actually, what did I do?
Don't walk up to that house again.
What did I do?
Don't walk up to that house again.
What did I do?
You're going to get f***ed up.
What did I do? Why the hell are you following me?
You did. I'm going to show you what.
I didn't do nothing to you. How? Good. I ain't do nothing to you.
Yes, door-to-door salesmen are a bane of everyone's existence, but here's the thing. There's one simple solution. Ignore them. Don't worry about them. They'll knock on your door once or twice, but after they don't get an answer after a little bit, they're just going to move on. There's no need to get out into your truck and start chasing them down your street just to go off at them, do whatever the hell that guy did, I didn't see through the blur, and threaten to fight him. He's just doing his job, buddy. Seriously. He just wants to do his job, get his money, pay his bills. That's all he's here to do. Not like you're just here to want to murder the guy by the sound of it. Like, what in the world deranged behavior is this? Here's a fun one. We've got another security guard who seemingly goes on a bit of a power trip assuming someone stole, even though they didn't. Here's what happened.
I'm glad you're recording. Don't touch me. Move. Don't touch me.
I'm an outdoor police officer.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, sir.
Bye.
Get your manager.
She's the manager.
Get your manager. What happened?
You didn't pay.
Show me I didn't pay.
It's right there.
What's right there? My receipt that I paid?
Yeah, it wasn't completed.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
How? If I left?
I saw it with my own two
How?
eyes.
How?
Yeah.
Explain to me how
I said go finish
it
pay.
wasn't completed if I've
completed.
already left and it was already
Yeah,
paid.
it wasn't
How?
paid.
Explain it
I'm
to me and you put your hands on me. How?
I did.
It literally said thank you for traveling.
How?
I know, after I left. After I told him.
How?
You don't have to be on my face like
No.
that.
You pushed me.
I know I did.
Get your manager.
She's right there.
Get your boss.
She's
Put
right
your
there.
hands on me and I pay for my shit.
Right.
You up.
I didn't
up and you know it.
Bro,
There's no reason why I could not have paid if I already left. You up.
No.
You up.
I'm looking at the machine. I'm looking at the machine.
And that's a procedure, you know that. You could
I
have
know.
checked before. So he isn't his right to be this upset because
I know,
you have
that's
no
fine.
right.
I'm looking at the machine,
So
bro.
can you apologize
And I
first
said-
before of all? Can you apologize?
I could apologize, yes.
Can you apologize right now?
I have my right, which is I'm saying
Are you
I saw.
I don't hear you
I
apologizing.
don't need to
yet.
apologize just because you're forcing me to.
Bro, you just did something wrong, you know.
I saw the machine and it said the
What
payment
did it
is
say?
incomplete.
Because when I
It says
saw
pay
you, I
now.
looked right here and it said thank you for shopping
It
with
says
us.
pay now.
You
I'm
could have
telling you,
come
like,
and
hey,
checked before doing that.
I'm looking at the
You're not wrong,
machine.
bro. And I like, is the
Anyway,
manager
she's
gonna
right
do
there.
anything about it?
She's right there, bro.
Exactly.
She's right there.
Yeah. Like we were all here and we saw it.
I
And you're
see
still
it.
not
I'm telling you to go
apologizing.
back.
That's a problem.
It's not
You're
a
still.
problem.
Why is that a problem? You did something wrong. When people do something wrong, they apologize. That's how life is.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm looking at the machine.
Yeah.
Right.
And put
We
his
come
hands
back.
on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I understand that. We came back and now I have the receipt. That's fine.
And
I'm
you're still
sorry.
not apologizing.
But initially, I saw the machine and I said, hey, let's go back.
You're not allowed to even
No,
touch
he's
people
not.
at
He's
all.
not.
You're not supposed to touch
He's
anybody,
not.
so you're dead wrong. You can call the cops on you.
Yeah.
That's
Touch
fine.
him.
That's fine. You can.
So you're not gonna apologize? You're just okay with doing that?
I just told him that.
What? You said that? What? I didn't hear apologizing.
Initially, we saw the
I want,
machine.
I want his manager. I want his boss, man.
That's fine.
No, he should just get his name and complain to his security company.
You can talk to
That's
Sean.
fine.
He's right below the turn manager. He's right there. Sean is right there. Sean is right there.
Okay, and what are you gonna do about it?
Are you the manager?
Hi.
Give me my receipt.
7?
My receipt's right here.
That's fine. You're good.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
it's
It's
not
just
about
past.
that.
I'm
What do you
good.
know
The man
about
put
it?
his hands on me, snatched my food on my
And he
hands.
does not want to apologize for it. He did it right in front of us, in front of kids.
Well, let me. You
Yeah,
already
no,
called
like-
Kevin up, right?
I feel like we should do something about it.
I'm calling my boss up right
No, yeah, you should.
I swear, most security guards are either one of two people. They're either retired police officers who just want an easier job but still want to continue to do what they did beforehand, or it's people who failed to become a police officer who still want to be somewhat high in that authority and want to be able to have that type of power, but you know, they failed to make it there, so they're a security guard instead. And I feel like this guy's the latter. Like, pushing him... like, that's just insane. Seriously. Like, you live in America, the land of I'm going to sue you because you touched me type deal. At least that's the impression I get sometimes with the amount of lawsuits that get thrown around with some of these things. But it's just like one of those things. It's like, buddy, Look, if you assume they stole, okay, I get it, that can be a thing. But ripping the food from their hands and pushing them is a no-go, bud. That's not how you handle these type of situations. That's wild and stupid. I hope he got fired or something because, geez, that's just insane. Actually, scratch that. Let's hope our man behind the camera here decided to take this guy to court and get a bit more money out of him. It probably wouldn't have been worth it if I'm honest, but hey, it would have been funny. Here we got a lady doing her shopping late at night who's gotten in a casual argument or is going off for one of the registered ladies. Anyway, another staff in the store decides to defend the other employee and starts talking to the customer. And the customer is not happy with that, so starts screaming and shouting and letting it all out.
Shut the up! You not gonna change my voice, are you? Yeah, so shut the up!
Because you're a child.
Shut the up!
I'm not going to.
I'm 32, bitch.
Okay, and I'm 22.
And I'm gonna keep talking to her. And you stay your dumb ass over here. And make me.
I'm not going to. I asked you.
It is 9:53, by the way.
And I'm not.
9:53 at night.
See, you lowered your voice. Now we can talk.
I don't gotta talk to you.
Yeah, you're talking amongst us.
No, I'm talking to her. And when I was talking to her, my voice was down.
Seems intoxicated.
Your voice, ma'am.
Who the f is you? Who are you? Call the police like you said you was gonna do.
I believe she might be on the phone with him right now.
I don't give a
Obviously, you don't.
I don't.
Or children don't care.
And bitches don't either.
You're a child. I'm sorry, but you're exuding childish behavior.
Anyway, what are you gonna do about it?
Ask you to stop, like I did.
And what are you else gonna do about it?
That's it. I asked you to
Okay,
stop.
well shut the f up. You can't do nothing else but talk.
You're right, because I don't put my hand on women.
I know. You ain't gonna touch me. You ain't gonna reach.
You just need to lower your voice.
And if I don't?
There's a security guard right here.
So what? Am I showing physical behavior towards anybody? Shut the f up then.
No. Ma'am, due to your house blanket, we're not serving you. You have to leave. We tried to ask you.
Anyway, yeah, when I'm done talking to her.
We're voiding the transaction. I'm refusing service. The police are on the
You redneck bitch.
You call me a redneck, but I'm not.
You are.
No,
I'm
just
looking
because I
at
have
you.
straight morals and I know how to talk to people and I know how to present myself in a public space doesn't mean I'm a redneck. It just means I'm a regular human
Just
being.
because I raise my voice don't mean I don't know how to talk.
Yes, it does. Because this is talking.
Okay, you shut the f up talking to me.
See, you don't know how
Just
to
shut
talk.
the f up. Just shut the f up. Just shut the f up.
You're proving my point.
And
you're making
proving
yourself
mine.
look
Get your
really
teeth fixed.
stupid. I like the way my teeth look. Thank you.
You need to get them fixed. You work here, you need to get them fixed.
Don't need to get them fixed. I think my teeth look great. Look at fucking, what's his name? Michael Strahan. Nobody makes fun of his teeth. You got big ass guy just
I
like...
don't even know who that fucking cracker
You
is.
don't know who Michael... That's actually kind of funny.
Do you know who Monica Thompson is?
No, I don't.
Because you got Or shut
Well,
the
do you
fuck
know?
up.
I'm not going to shut up because I don't have to. You've been asked to leave by several store employees and the security.
It is 9:56 at this
So
time.
What you think that's gonna do? What
Maybe
they gonna do?
You're going to get banned from the store.
So what? So?
That's just
This
what's
is
giving bills.
where you stay at, a one-bedroom apartment?
Actually, I own my own house.
Oh, I do too.
Okay.
I don't know why any of this.
That's impressive.
So what else
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
talk
talk.
about? Right.
You just keep
Stop
bringing stuff
talking.
up.
Stop talking. Looks like you got lice in your head. Dirty ass.
So do you. Look like your hair ain't been washed in 2
Like your hair hasn't been washed. Oh, but shut your mouth.
Yeah, that's actually...
Now. Ain't nobody got COVID. Now, shut your mouth. Ain't nobody got COVID. You can
Then
test
you
me right now.
cover your mouth.
I ain't got COVID.
Don't matter.
Then you cover your mouth.
Shut the f up talking to me. You're too
No,
close
I'm not
to me.
going to.
You're too close.
You're the one that won't leave the store. So if anybody's
Yes,
too
because I was
close to you,
talking
it's
to
because
your
you won't
manager, not you.
leave. Doesn't matter. You were speaking incorrectly to my manager.
So what? Who the f is you? Her
Another
bodyguard?
employee.
You
Doesn't
her
fucking matter
bodyguard?
who I am.
Is you her bodyguard?
Doesn't matter.
And what are you going to do?
What I'm doing right now.
Shut the f up.
No.
And I'm not either. Let's keep talking,
Never
bitch.
asked you to.
Let's keep talking to the police.
You go right ahead, and they're just going to
What
make
is you
leave.
talking about? Yeah, and I'm gonna leave then.
Nah. And look at your dirty ass. You got holes in your shoes.
Hey, you're damn straight. Because my
You
shoes
got
don't matter.
holes in your
My
shoes.
shoes don't matter. My
You
shoes
got
protect my
holes in
feet.
your shoes. Look at you.
What childish behavior there. Like, I don't think I don't think I see a grown adult who isn't a bit of a child on the inside scream and shout like that, going like, you shut the up, I hate you, I'm going to yell and scream and make sure everybody in this room hears me, but not actually talk normally when you could perfectly do that. It's, I don't know, I don't get these type of people. It's just like, treat other people how you'd like to be treated. But actually, sorry, there might be someone's kink to be treated like this, so I just asked them to sincerely to keep it in the bedroom. Don't treat other people like that just because that's how you want to be treated. So bad. I just think about that. That's so horrible. Anyway. Moving on. Here we have a Karen who goes absolutely nuts when she gets accidentally given the wrong order at the sushi restaurant. Here's the clip.
Wrong sushi order and doesn't pay.
I don't get paid that much. How about your mom? I don't get paid that much.
My mother can't bring up restaurants. You know what I'm saying? She can't bring up restaurants.
Somebody called me that lady. How about your mama?
Hey! Calm the hell down! Man, I'm calling the cops right now.
It is what it is. Life be life.
Life be life-in', yo.
Is that the one I arrested?
Life do be life-in', don't it?
Wouldn't it be easier just to say, hey, I'm sorry, you gave me the wrong order. Would I be able to get the right order, please? And then have them fix it? Because, you know, it seems pretty busy in there and they've probably stuff up every now and then. No one's perfect. Then to do whatever this was and cop whatever variety of charges you just copped because of how you had to get arrested for this stuff. Like, seriously? Do people just not think logically and go like, maybe that's a bit stupid. Maybe I should be smart. No, not really? That makes sense.